Today I have this 14 by 18 inch canvas board, and I'm going to start by using some gesso and applying it all over the top of my board as a primer and allowing that to dry. Once dry, I'm going to start by using the paint Abyss, and I'm going to create a half circle at the top. Using a spray bottle, I'm going to allow the paint to start to drip. And using a popsicle stick, I'm going to start adding citron. And the popsicle stick helps guide my paint so you can create some sort of a pattern. Then I'm going to go in with some begonia, also by Wise Owl. All these paints can be found at chalkitupfancy.com. And the spray bottle I did get at Christmas Tree Shop. You can find it over in the hair section. It's actually an aerosol spray bottle, so it gives more of a mist versus a spray. So I'm going to hit that one more time with some water and allow it to really drip, and I'm going to allow that to dry. Once dried, I have this mandala stencil and some salt wash. Salt wash is a paint additive, and I'm going to add it to my Snow Owl by Wise Owl using an art knife and just mixing it up and creating a paste. I found these feather stickers at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to lay them down facing downward. They are an adhesive type stencil. And I laid them all down and added the paste to them as well. Now the way you want to work your paste, I'm going to start with the mandala stencil, is you want to lay it down and then skim it off. So it's not too rough. Of course, unless you want a rougher texture. I did not want this for this project, so I just basically put it on and then skim it back and remove the excess. So it's just like a slight raised stencil. And then you're going to allow that to dry. Usually overnight, I wait. So once dried, I took an art knife and some Snow Owl, and I just created what would look like strings hanging from the mandala stencil down to each feather. And I felt like I needed a couple more feathers to each side, so I just added them. Once that's dry, I found this stencil in Michael's. It was on clearance. I think I paid like $2.75. Definitely check out Michael's clearance. They are purging a lot of their stencils. Some of them are quite cute. So I'm going to be using a dabber and some chocolate paint on this particular stencil that says Dreamer. Now, I've been getting these dabbers at the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 4 and they work great. And you just want to add a very little bit of paint as you're stenciling. And then I went back in and filled in all my letters. It's not necessary, but I like to do that. So now I'm using some gilding wax. This is called Eternal. And then I'm applying it to all the raised areas of the stencil. I know it's hard for you to see it. It's just a little glisten of gold. And you can still see the white, which is kind of what I wanted. It's very easy to use. Just put a little bit on your finger And of course you can see where there was bigger sections of the white, it kind of picked it up better there. And then on the side panels, I just added some white to the abyss and filled in those areas. And then just used a baby wipe to pull the paint back off my wording. And now I'm just taking a little white paint and doing some dry brushing to pull out the side parts of the stencil so it all blends nicely together. And now here you have this canvas painting called Dreamer. I hope you enjoyed this video. For other tutorials, go check us out on YouTube, or you can now watch on our webpage. And for any paint products, chalkitupfancy.com. Thank you so much.